Calhoun County on the Move, to show us the dynamic work that's going on here in Calhoun County Public School System.
We're just super excited. We're standing in the new addition to our building, which opened in the fall in August. That gives us so much more opportunities for our children. We have 2 new Montessori classrooms. We now have our lower Montessori and our upper Montessori classroom, which are dynamic classrooms, allows the opportunity for children to move and be able to meet those needs of the Montessori program. Also, we have a divider in between the 2 rooms. The 2 rooms can be combined as one classroom as the teachers work together and the children transition. So that's a dynamic opportunity for all of our children. And we're so excited about the Montessori program as well. It gives us that different outlet for children who need a different style of learning, because we all learn differently. And we are so thankful to Calhoun County for the opportunity to give our children these diverse opportunities for learning.
So what kind of things do you like about school, Lauren LeGrand?
I like to play outside.
What about you, Camden?
Play outside too.
Learning doesn't stop just inside the classroom. As you can see, learning continues to take place on the outside as our students learn how to play together and develop their social skills. Also, being able to be active for physical activities, and most of all, just to have some time that they can enjoy themselves and interact with each other, so that they can, again, work on those social skills that are vitally important, as well as the academics. So we're super excited. We have a wonderful playground area for them, and they love to come out, and so it's just super great. Tell me, what's your favorite thing to do when you're outside?
Play with Waylon.
Okay, and what do you like to play?
We just like to run around. To help other people.
To help other people. So run around and help other people. So
Yes,
how do you help? How do you help other people?
Like when somebody falls down, you need to help them back up.
When someone falls down, you help them back up.
What's the score?
2 plus 2 is what?
4.
And 4 plus 9 is? 13. This is an activity to help build math fact fluency.
Okay.
So what we're doing is we're rolling the dice, and the object of this is for them to know their facts with fluency.
I see them with headphones on, and I see them with Chromebooks. How important is that in your world in terms of a teacher?
It's definitely a very positive resource that we use in here to reiterate what we're learning across all curriculums. We can use the Chromebooks for research during science and social studies. We can use IXL, which is a math program, to reiterate what we're teaching in math. And also we were just getting ready to go over a website called Epic, which is going to help them with their reading.
This is keyboarding right here. I teach keyboarding and integrated business applications. This is just keyboarding right now. Right now the kids are doing 2 lessons. They're doing a Nitro Type. It's a racing game where, I mean, they like that game because, of course, it's a car racing game. The faster they get to buy, additions to their car and improve that. And some of the kids are doing an Interland game. Interland is like a rules reveal. So today we kind of like let them choose what they want to do and everything. As far as the Nitro Type, just monitor them to see if their hands are on the home row key. That's the biggest thing with typing right now. Everybody can look at the keys and type it, but we're just trying to get them to get those muscle memory down with those basic keys first, and then we can expand to the other keys.
My name is Maddie Buckner Schuler. We were talking about the challenges of that these children actually had to experience getting accustomed to this particular type of learning. Okay. The learning styles in here are different. Well, the unique thing about what we do in here, you can come in this class and you can see several different things going on. You may see a group of children working on math, a group of children doing social studies. You can see a group of it's the Montessori way. Yeah. But these children had to learn how to adapt.
This is what Calhoun County is all about: overcoming obstacles, overcoming objections, making things happen.
My kids, they know what I expect from them. They have the classroom regulations. It's posted on the wall over there. So they know what we do. They know the routines in the classroom.
What class is this?
I'm working with the elementary special ed class, self-contained.
Okay. All right. Okay. And how do you like this? How important is this?
Oh, it's very important. The kids, they deserve to be getting the right education as regular peer group gets in the regular classroom setup.
And your goal is to try to get some of them, or all of them, to transition into a regular classroom when possible.
Yes, when it is possible.
Gotcha.
And it's going to take some time for them to get adjusted to the curriculum and everything, and then at the later stage of the life, maybe when they go to the higher grades, they go to the regular classroom too.
We are fourth grade reading class. Right now we are working independently in kind of individualized way. We're learning figurative language.
Figurative language, explain.
Literary devices that authors use to make reading more interesting. And
An example?
An example. All right, we're learning idioms. So idioms are literary devices that authors use to make it more interesting, like break a leg. If I say to you, break a leg, I don't mean for you to actually go break your leg. What do I mean?
To go do well.
Yeah, good luck.
Right.
So I have some students that are working on Study Island, on simile and metaphor, and then I have others who have moved past that to some other devices. My Study Island gives me data immediately on how they did on the practice they're doing. Okay. If we need to go back, we go back. If we're ready to move on, we move on.
I've been incorporating STEM lessons into my class for several years now, although this year officially with Project Lead the Way, we've been able to become, an actual fully equipped STEM lab. In my gen ed classes like you see here, we incorporate a lot of those strategies from STEM into our classes, a lot of hands-on. They build, they make models, they discuss those models. So, it's definitely the way of the future, and we're trying to do what we can. You are given that problem, you plan, you execute, and you can always make it better. So getting the kids to really embrace that. A lot of them jump head first into it, and those are the students that I kind of have a talk to about, engineering, mathematics is definitely something that you're just geared towards, your natural talent. Those that struggle, it doesn't mean that they can, it just means that they've got to kind of change their thinking. This actually was an actual Project Lead the Way STEM class, the related arts class that I teach. And so we spent several weeks designing and building and testing and rebuilding and retesting these products. And they ended up with the materials, because they're pretty much just recycled type things that were in the recycle bin that they had to use. So.
And how important is it to have a guidance counselor would come in?
It's very important. Another thing that she does with our 8th grade is she has a big conversation with them and as well as their parents about moving into high school. And part of that is, don't they have to pick a major?
They do have to pick a major in a career cluster. So we do the job shadowing. Okay. So the students have an opportunity to research their careers. Actually starting in elementary school with our career assessments. We use SCOAS. We have different classroom and individual guidance sessions that we're using. And the students... Do you have to
sometimes pull them out of the classroom to talk with them? Or
we do classroom guidance, but the students are free to come into our...
So you actually go into a classroom and begin to talk to them about careers?
Talk to some of our students about careers. We do assessments.
Okay. My first statement would be, if you're looking for a district who is focused on students, this is the place to be, because here in Calhoun County, I have seen nothing but a focus on children, what's best for children. What can we do to help them learn? What can we provide for them? How can we embrace the parents? How can we build those relationships? So it's not a one-man show. It's all of us working together. So if you're looking for the dynamics that will ensure that your child is empowered to compete and succeed and can reach their highest potential, then Calhoun County is the place to be. We have the Montessori program. We have one-to-one technology. We have our young children, our CERDEP program. We have
new computer labs.
New computer lab. We also have new computers in the lab. Of course, we offer those credits for our 8th grade students: Algebra 1, English 1, Spanish. We have our new STEM program this year. So there are just so many wonderful things. So this is the place to be. If you want your child to excel, bring them to Sandy Run and to Calhoun County, to CC High School and St. Matthew's K-8, and we all work together. We're one family, and this is where it'll happen.